Okay, so it is 3 p.m. the day before my shoot, and I wanted to show you guys my first step to prepare, which is a COVID test. I know COVID tests are not super exciting. I personally am used to them because I get them so often for shoots and stuff like that, but I did want to include it because ever since the pandemic, COVID tests have been a required practice before a shoot, just to make sure that you're not contagious or getting anyone else sick, which is completely understandable. Since we are on sets with so many people, I totally get why the test is required, because obviously you don't want to get anyone else sick, and it makes sense. I get it. I have no problem going. So I'm gonna go up to LA right now and get a COVID test just to make sure I'm all good. Obviously the results will be negative, but I just have to get a test and send them a copy of my negative results. So I'm gonna go do that. Again, I know it's not exciting, but it is part of the process. So I'm gonna go get my COVID test. I do actually have to shoot some content for a brand by the beach, so I'm gonna like kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone and do that all now. And then once I come back tonight, I will explain the other stuff I do to prepare, but for now, this is my first step, so let's go and do it. Hi guys, I'm back. It's been a few hours. I got my COVID test earlier today, shot my content, had a whole day. Every night before a shoot, I always pack my bag beforehand just to make sure that I'm not forgetting anything, because typically when I have to leave in the morning for my shoot, it's very early and I'm not a morning person, so I'm very forgetful in the mornings. So this way I feel relieved knowing that everything is packed and good to go, and I just need to get up in the morning, get dressed, and head out the door. So I'm going to show you guys all of my essentials that I keep in my modeling bag. This bag literally comes to every single shoot with me. It's the best bag. I'm going to show you everything I keep in it, all of the essentials for a model, everything you'll need. So let's get into that. Starting off with the bag itself, this one is a Marc Jacobs tote bag. It's very big, which is good because I always pack a lot of stuff with me. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm bringing for tomorrow, and then just the essentials I keep in this bag. I have 3 shoots back to back, and tomorrow is Monday, and I have a shoot Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So I'm literally just going to keep this bag packed for all 3 days. I'm not even going to unpack it tomorrow night when I get back, I'm sure, because I'm just doing the same thing over and over. So there's 2 pockets, this one in the front, and then there's also one on the inside here. So in the front pocket right here, I have a copy of a W-2 tax form. I just have a copy of one so that I can reference it when I'm filling out paperwork. But sometimes if you're a day player on a set or working for specific clients, sometimes they'll ask you to fill out a W-2 or certain forms like that. So I have copies of like all of the standard forms that you need to fill out. Just because I'm not the best with that stuff, I usually have someone else take care of it for me. So I just keep a copy of it in my bag in case I'll need it. Then, of course, a wallet. I mean, has my ID in there so they know that it's me. Kind of self-explanatory. I also keep a mask. Obviously, the entire game changed when COVID hit, and the way that sets work is different now. Production, crew, staff, all that is just so different. Social distancing, stuff like that. As I'm filming this now, COVID is not as bad as it was, but I still bring a mask with me because some sets do still require it. Other sets don't really care if you wear it or not. It's like they kind of leave it more up to you. So I just keep it in case. Then I have my vaccine card. Sometimes they'll ask you to show like a proof of vaccination. I have some gum. Not usually allowed to even chew gum on sets, but I just have it in case. And then I also have a hand sanitizer, also a scrunchie. I have like a very limited amount of time that I can handle my hair being down and touching my face, and then it has to go up, so that's why I have that with me. Hi. Okay, let's calm down. I have a mini hairspray. This is good to bring for castings and touch up and stuff like that. I have a mini mouthwash because I'm so terrified of having bad breath. Obviously, that should be a concern for everyone. A mini deodorant, of course. Also have sensitive skin makeup wipes. These are like the only ones I can use because my skin is sensitive. And then I have chapstick, hand cream, lady products. Okay, that's all the like emergency stuff I keep with me. Now I'll move on to like the stuff I bring and the clothes and all that. So I say this all the time, but you need comfy clothes after a shoot. I've done like 11-hour days, 14-hour days, and comfy clothes are the best feeling after working all day. Also, for the ride home, it's nice to be comfy and just to hop right in bed. And then I'm bringing my little Ugg slippers. And then another thing that's like kind of weird to show, but I'll just show it, is strapless bra and a sticky bra. I feel so weird saying that. Yeah, you need it. Tomorrow for my shoot, I have to like bring a few of my own clothing options, which sometimes you'll have to do. So I just keep them on the hangers because it's easier. These are some clothing options I have. I have to bring them. So anyways, that's everything that I'm packing for tomorrow. And that's pretty much everything I keep in my bag. Obviously the clothes and all that doesn't always stay, but all the essentials I showed you, like makeup wipes and all that, those always stay in there because I always need stuff like that. Phone charger and portable charger are also very important because you don't know how long you're going to be on set and you don't want your phone to die. I don't know why I have to explain stuff like that. Like, obviously you guys know why you would bring that. Yeah, I'm excited for my shoots and stuff, but I just want to like be there already and just start working because I have like so many days ahead of me of shooting and stuff, and I'm a little bit overwhelmed because there's just so much going on and it's crazy. But I told you guys that my life is really hectic at times. I feel like the vlogs that I've done so far have been kind of like chill, laid back. I'm not doing much, but for some reason, like coincidentally, right when I started vlogging, my life became very chill for those few weeks and I wasn't doing much, which is so unlikely. And now it's back to normal where it's like shoots every day, work, trainer, school, YouTube, like crazy again. So that's kind of where I'm at now. I'm definitely overwhelmed, but I'm the kind of person that puts a lot on my plate, which I think is a good thing, but again, I'm overwhelmed and that happens. I do actually have some homework to get done, which sucks. I believe I mentioned this in a past video, but my professors love to have their deadlines set on Mondays and Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So a lot of my work gets left over because during the week I'm just all over the place and I end up having to work through the weekend. So I have a lot of weekend homework, which is a bummer, but I can't complain. I'm lucky to do both. I do have an essay to complete by tonight. This is the life of a girl that's doing modeling in school and is responsible for way too much. But anyways, I am going to move on to step number 3, which is a nice long shower. Every night before a shoot, I make sure to take a super long and relaxing shower where I exfoliate, shave, get clean, and that way I feel more ready and prepared for my shoot. Okay, so I'm out of the shower now. Skincare is such a big part of my night before routine. I always try to take a lot of time to really prioritize self-care the night before a shoot and make sure that I'm all prepped and ready to go and that my skin is prepared for what's about to go on it. So we're here right next to my skincare fridge. If you guys hear that noise, it's my skincare fridge next to my bed. It's kind of loud, but honestly it helps me sleep at night, weirdly. The main product that I swear by is vitamin C serum. This is the one that I use. I'm not particular. I literally will buy any vitamin C serum. It doesn't have to be a certain one, but I just take a little bit and I just drop it on my face. I'm pretty generous with it because my skin is really dry, like I mentioned. Immediately after I put it on, I go in with my little face tools. These I just pulled out of my skincare fridge. So I take the little gua sha tool and it's curved a little bit like that. So I use that side and I just go like this. I do it about like 10 times on each side. I also go with this side and I just go do the same thing. Also, I'm not doing this to get like a sculpt jawline or cheekbones. I just feel like it makes my face look less puffy and feels good because it's cold. I take my little roller and I just go all over my face. This is the Lash Serum that I use. Excuse my cat meowing in the background. He really wants attention and he always does this. Okay, I'm just gonna gonna try to talk over it. And then the one thing that I use that's prescribed for my skin is tretinoin. Pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. I just take the tiniest amount on my finger and I just put it wherever I have breakouts. So right now it's these areas, obviously. I look really crazy, but this is how I go to bed. This is what I look like. Lastly, to finish it off and to make my skin feel nice and hydrated, I go in with a face mist. It's called the Clean Skin Club Pineapple Glow Mist. It has hyaluronic acid, peptides, and antioxidants. Can tell you what those do or why they're important. It smells really strong, but it feels really good. That is my completed skincare. I know I look crazy. I can't believe I'm showing myself on the internet like this, but we're being transparent, we're being realistic, so this is what I look like before I go to bed. Okay, so it's 8:40 right now. I still have to do that essay like I mentioned to you guys. So while my hair air dries, I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna work on my essay right now because that's my priority and I wanna get that done. I'm just gonna sit down, try to grind it out and get it over with so I don't have to think about it because it's been stressing me out all freaking day. Okay, so once I wrote my essay and turned it in, I went ahead and prepared my breakfast and set aside some snacks for my shoot. Also, it was Easter, so that's why these eggs are dyed, but I just put them away in a little plastic baggie, and that way in the morning they'd be easy to grab. I'm not a morning person, so I make everything super easy. And then I'm also making some peppermint tea. This is a huge step in my preparation because it helps with bloating and digestion and makes me feel good before. And then I also sweeten it with some agave nectar. It's 10:58 now. I literally worked on that paper for such a long time, so now I'm going to start doing my final steps of preparing for the shoot. I made some tea, I showed you guys that. I'm about to go to bed because I'm super tired and I have to be up tomorrow at 6:30, which is a bummer because I hate mornings, but I picked out my outfit for tomorrow. One thing I will say is that on shoot days, I don't eat after 6. I used to kind of do intermittent fasting and it really helped me stay on a more regimented eating schedule because in the past I would just kind of eat at random times, then go to bed feeling so full and eating way too close to my bedtime. So I think having my last meal around 6 is what makes me feel the best. I'm not telling anyone to restrict themselves. Of course, if you're hungry, eat whenever you want to. I just feel like for me, I wake up feeling like less bloated. I notice that if I eat a meal close to my bedtime, I wake up feeling so starving, and I think it's because my body's trying to like look for something else to metabolize. So I've just kind of made it a habit on shoot days or the night before shoots to stop eating after 6. Another thing before a shoot is water. It's so important to stay hydrated. I will say the night before a shoot, I do space out my water intake because I retain water like crazy, and I feel like if I chug water, which I love doing, I feel like if I chug it too close to bed, I'll wake up with a lot of like water weight and just feeling really like bloated and heavy. So I do drink a lot of water, but I will earlier in the day. So I just want to make note of that if you guys are wondering about like how much I hydrate the night before a shoot, stuff like that. The main goal the night before a shoot is getting a really good rest because I'm gonna be working a long time tomorrow. I'm gonna be tired. So I wanna get to sleep very soon, but I'm gonna do a few little wellness things before. I'm gonna go ahead and stretch just so my body feels relieved and like can calm down from the day. I'm also gonna show you guys a breathing technique that my boyfriend actually taught me. I don't think I've mentioned this before, but my boyfriend goes to USC for football, and since he goes to USC for football, it's pretty intense. He has a lot of like very hard workouts and a lot going on at once, and he's actually, I think, in a meditation class or a mindfulness class right now, so he always tells me like all these different breathing techniques and how to fall asleep faster. The breathing technique that he showed me apparently calms your nervous system down and just makes you so much more relaxed. I'm always so anxious at the end of my days, and I'm always thinking about what's to come the next day, so this technique has really helped me a lot, so I wanted to share it with you guys. Okay, I'm trying not to laugh at myself watching this, but this is the breathing technique I do. You're breathing in for 4 seconds, holding it for 4 seconds, and breathing out for 4 seconds, doing this all 3 times in a row. Alright, you guys, that pretty much concludes my preparation video for a modeling shoot. It's a lot of relaxation, self-care, preparing, packing, all that. Make sure to take care of yourself, even if it's something as small as a bath or meditation, breathing exercises, stretching, whatever it is. Make sure you take care of yourself. And I do all this to prepare myself for a very productive day and a good shoot, and I'm excited to work tomorrow. I'm ready to get some good rest, and I just wanted to kind of show you guys my little rituals that I do before. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. Make sure to comment below if you have any suggestions. My social media is always down below, and yeah, thank you for watching.